The Jewish Week on JN1. Baku has undergone a radical upgrade in recent years, as befitting the self-confident capital of energy-rich Azerbaijan. To discover the real Azerbaijan, you must leave the petrodollar glamour of Baku behind and head for the hills, where the world's last surviving Jewish shtetl stands as testament to a local tradition of religious tolerance which has few parallels across the Muslim world. Nestled in the Azerbaijani hills is the 300-year-old Jewish settlement Krasная Slobода. Once known as Little Jerusalem, it has outlasted a long line of shahs, tsars and commissars to make it into the 21st century intact. This small town is thought to be the last of the shtetls, the Jewish settlements which once dotted Eastern Europe and the Russian Empire. Today, Krasная Слобода suffers from a dwindling population thanks to a post-Soviet exodus which saw many leave for Israel, Baku and beyond. From a population of just under 10,000 at the time of the Soviet collapse, some 3,000 remain. The population may have plummeted, but the streets of Krasная Слобода are nevertheless full of newly built mansions. Many who left the shtetl over the past 2 decades have since returned to build second homes in the town, often in a manner reflecting the success they have achieved since their departure. These mansions stand as monuments to the spiritual importance which locals continue to attach to this unique Jewish settlement. Krasная Слобода community leader Boris Simandoyev welcomed JM1 to the town's main synagogue. Despite the departure of so many people over the past few decades, Simandoyev is confident that the shtetl will be around for centuries to come. He believes that Krasная Sloboda's survival is down to the region's unique brand of interfaith tolerance.
Здесь между нами
The local population has always been able to live here without any sense of anxiety. Historically, we have never experienced any form of confrontation over issues of nationality or religion. The key to this success is that we respect the religions of each other. Here in Krasная Слобода, we have respect for all 3 confessions. We believe all 3 religions are God-given. We respect not only Judaism, but also Christianity and Islam. Because of the tolerance among us, we have been able to remain living here for so long. We were even able to pray when religion was officially forbidden during the Soviet era. The local Muslim community knew then that we were secretly praying, but they never betrayed us. This is the reason we have been able to survive.
Relations between citizens of Krasная Слобода and the mostly Muslim population of the neighboring town, Kuba, have historically been good. Azerbaijan is an overwhelmingly Muslim nation, but it is also home to a wide range of different minorities, a legacy of its historic role as a key trade route which has bred a culture of tolerance. Traces of this local cultural exchange can be felt in Krasная Sloboda's main synagogue, where dozens of Persian carpets cover the floor, adding a distinctly oriental flavor to the interior. Visitors are invited to remove their shoes as they enter the building, a custom borrowed from the mosques of their Muslim neighbors. Yevda Abramov is Azerbaijan's only Jewish member of parliament. He believes that the country's culture of interfaith tolerance is one of Azerbaijan's best-kept secrets and argues that it should be viewed as a model for other nations.
Our region, the way of life of the local Jewish community, and the tolerant attitude towards other nationalities which you encounter in Azerbaijan should serve as an example to follow for all countries. I'm not the only person to think so. Every national leader who visits Azerbaijan comments on the example of tolerance set by the country. This is what Israel and the Palestinian Authority should take as their model of how to get along. People should follow the example of Azerbaijan, and especially of the Kuba district. We live in the heartlands of Azerbaijani people, and we are their brothers. We know their language, and they know ours. We host each other in our homes and celebrate each other's holidays. There was, and still is, a great friendship between us.
Back in big city Baku, the Azerbaijan Jewish community is also thriving. Baku Rabbi Shneur Siegel arrived in the country in 2010 with low expectations and readily admits to being pleasantly surprised to encounter a Jewish community which enjoyed both the support of the government and the freedom to practice their faith in peace.
When I was offered to come and work here in Azerbaijan, I just came to see the place. I never even imagined myself that I would live in this country. When they told me Azerbaijan, I said, just not to deny the offer. I will go and then I'll come back and say it's not for me. So, but when I came here, I really was surprised because I never thought about it. I never heard of it before. And it's a Muslim country, and Jews live here openly.
Rabbi Siegel says he feels completely comfortable while walking the streets of Baku in Jewish attire, something which may no longer be the case in many European cities and which is out of the question in much of the Muslim world.
I think that the Azerbaijan authority and the Azerbaijan people deserve that more Jews will know about that attitude to Jewish people here. Because when there is a problem in Jewish life anywhere, we always hear about it. But we should also know about the good things that happen. We should know about places like this, that people live quietly and openly.
Azerbaijan's energy wealth has not only transformed the Baku skyline, it has also made the country something of a geopolitical hotspot and much sought-after international partner. Azeri energy reserves appear to guarantee the country an attractive future which has drawn inevitable comparisons with the likes of Dubai and Qatar, with one key difference. Unlike the Gulf states, Azerbaijan's Jewish community will be playing an important role in the country's continued development, as it has done for centuries.